So, YouTube, we have to talk. There are a lot of few people in the world who are really bad at at buying the garbage a lot of the big, you know, health companies you want to do. And I wanted this to be a science channel from the start in some way. So we're going to make a gainer shake for, when you want to gain weight and build muscle. And we're going to do it in a way that is cheap and easy and just uses stuff that comes from your home. And you also don't need an expensive blender to do this. All you need is a zip tie bag. The greatest tool the kitchen has ever made. And you'll have to go do some old time stuff. So get ready for this, because you'll be scary. Now to start, you want milk, not water. Milk is calories, and you want at least 2%. Because you want at least milk. You want the milk fat, is what I'm saying. Okay? At your base, I have 1 3/4 cup of milk fat right here. Of milk right here. Okay? Next up, you want a gaining powder, something to, give you a lot of calories. Now there are a few good options for this, all of which involve store-bought cake mix. Why store-bought cake mix? This is $1. No, this is 50 cents because it's half of one. So you take 3/4 of it. You take 2 cups of. Yes, it was 2 cups. I didn't check the beforehand. Fuck doing measurements. You take 2 cups of. And you put in a cup, so 2 to 1, of brownie. Okay? You give it. I like brownie because it's thicker than traditional cake. I mean, it creates a batter either way, naturally. I would prefer batters. So yes, you would do. Because that's basically at its heart what all these gaining powders are. They're cake mix. And, well, with some other stuff. But at their heart, they're cake mix. Because cake mix is easy. Because cake mix is full of calories. Because cake mix and milk is basically whey protein with some stuff. Now, gaining powders are more than this. You still need a little bit of extra fat. And you want to use a liquid fat or an oil. And you want to use about 1/4 cup. Yeah, let's go for my. About 2 ounces. Not a lot, just some. This one doesn't actually have a 1/4 cup measurement, but it's okay. Okay? Now, the weird part. Now, a lot of people will say that you need some of these weird ingredients, like maltose or some weird thing like that. And what you basically want is a bind. What they're basically saying is get a binder. The binder that also adds extra calories and will help create an emulsion that sticks between the little bit of fat and the milk. Now, you see all these fancy emulsive, binders going around because the greatest binder ever found by man has a disease in it that you can cook out of things, and And it's great for breakfast. Egg! Yes, egg is the best binder in the world. So we're going to add in the egg. I have 2 eggs. For all those extra calories and goodness. Now you say, but they're a carrier for salmonella. Yes, they are. You know what they also are? Really good for you. Oh, God, the poor egg. It is the most understood thing ever. It gets such a bad rap. And it shouldn't. It has this proud, noble history of doing whatever you want it to do. And it will act as the binder to help make everything mixed up. Now, to get rid of the risk of salmonella, throw the eggs in the microwave for 30 seconds. This will kill basically everything in the egg without cooking it. You do this if you make a traditional Caesar salad. So anyone who knows how to make those will, know that. So now you want to mix this in with your hands. Like this. And you want to use a good one that seals nicely. I just love Ziploc. Ziplocs the best because double seal. Glad has some good ones, but you want brand names on these. The brand names are actually good on these because they usually, make quality stuff and then give you the cheap stuff that's generic. Still, the bag like this is the greatest unique test, multi-task ever. Now, when you're done, you want to chill this a bit. Because it'll be better a bit cold. So take this and throw it in the freezer for 30 minutes. Now you don't want to freeze it all the way, and I'll explain why in a little bit. But yes, you want to give this a good mix until it gets to this nice color here. Look at that color. Yeah, it doesn't look like much. If you want to make it a bit thicker, you can add a little bit more cake batter. But if you see, this is a nice uniform emulsion. And it used... That's why I used the nice zip-tie bags. That's a nice uniform emulsion. And we didn't need to spend $600 on a blender. Because you can do more with this. This actually goes back to an old way you used to make milkshakes too. It's also a lot of fun. I should show you the children's way to make ice cream sometime. It doesn't make great ice cream, but it's a terrific science fair project. And I made it work once, like where I took it all the way to ice cream. So yes, 30 minutes. See you in a bit. And now, through the power of editing, we have the end result chilled. Just so we can get some nice flavor out of it. Just makes it a little bit chilled. You can have it warm, but you can have it thicker by, by letting it freeze more. You take it out every 30 minutes, give it a quick mix, see how it feels. And over time, you'll make a nice, thick milkshake, as opposed to this, which is still a beverage. The best thing about the plastic bag is it creates is that you can store it like this forever. You just have to know how to melt it. You just have to make sure you mix it up so that it gets nice and thick and milkshakey and not freeze solid. Because if you freeze solid, milk doesn't freeze well.